Global Visionary.
Visionarios Global.
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Un visionario globale è una persona che pensa più agli altri che a se stesso.
Maybe someone who makes peace in the world?
חוזה גלובלי זה כאילו מישהו שחושב אולי מה הולך לקרות.
Giant planet with a billion eyes. Yeah.
Global Visionaries? Kind of sounds like someone who sees beyond their own needs.
Para mí es alguien que piensa lejos.
I am completely convinced that youth can and do change the world every day. We just have to give them opportunities.
My name's Koji. I'm 17 years old. My mom is Japanese, my dad is American, and this is my dog, Maddie. The first time I heard about Global Visionaries was from some friends who were in the program.
My name is Sandra Araceli Ordóñez Lopez. I am 25 years old. I am from Guatemala. My family is my parents and two brothers, and I have a dog. His name is Kaiser. The first time that I heard about Global Visionaries was when I selling traditional handicraft in the market with my mom, and I was curious what they doing. So I asked Chris Fontana, the director. He explained me, so I started involved with Global Visionaries in that time.
You know, I think if you had to boil our program down to one word, it would be youth leadership, youth empowerment.
Everybody from around the Seattle area that was accepted into the group would come together to go to the culture nights.
So these activities can be fun and they can be silly.
The first couple ones were team building exercises, kind of icebreakers so that we could get to know each other. From first glance, you could see there was the nerds, there was the jocks, there was the quiet ones, the outgoing ones. I mean, there's just like of all different race and color. Along with the culture nights and the meetings, there's a lot of fundraising we had to do on our own time. The way we made money was by selling wreaths and asking for donations from businesses and your family members. What you buy here will help us not only get down there, but also to buy supplies for the schools that we are building.
I think I'll buy one. Let me go grab my checkbook.
Great, thank you. After a few culture nights, we went on a 3-day retreat. We got to live with the people that we were going to live with in Guatemala. We got to eat with them, we got to hang out with them.
By the time they get through this weekend, learning about oppression, race, class, gender, imperialism, all the isms, they understand that we're going to be working in solidarity, in partnership, brothers and sisters working together. We're not going there to help the people, quote unquote. It's an equal exchange.
After the retreat, we went to Guatemala.
I like my country. The people were very friendly. You can walk in the street and say good morning, goodbye.
Yes.
And another things that I like is the volcanoes, lakes. I like everything in my country.
We got off the plane and we get in this bus with the Chapines, who were the Guatemalan teens that were down there. As we're driving around the city, everything looks really cool, everything looks really different. And then we went to the garbage dump in Guatemala City. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life, and not in a good way. And then I realized, like, there are people that live down there.
They live there, babies are born there, they live their whole life working in the garbage dump. We take them there so they can get an idea of where they are in this world. There's, what, half of us in the world that are living on less than $2 a day. And that reality hits them as soon as they get off the plane.
At the moment I saw this dump, I felt like I was a part of the system. You know, I was a part of the system that creates the trash, and the trash goes to these places where it just builds up and builds up and builds up. So knowing that, I knew that, like, from that day on, I needed to like change myself, at least. So after the dump, we went to San Miguel, which is the city where we stayed.
This town, this small village, is really, really quiet. It's not touristic, so they need to share with the Guatemalan families, with all the Guatemalan people.
So I met my host family, Tio Willie and Tia Ana. Part of the program is you actually live with a host family and also one or two other roommates from our trip.
We're in a town called San Miguel Escobar, where they meet up with their Guatemalan teen counterparts. And together, we form one huge, powerful machine of reforesting, working with coffee farmers, building schools, and working in the local hospital where folks who have no family or who have been abandoned have a home.
I chose the construction team because I really like children, and I knew that building a school would really directly impact the youth in Guatemala.
We are located at Barrio Segunda Cruz. Before Global Visionaries started working in here, the nearest school was about a mile and a half going down the hill. And they were not going to the school. It was dangerous, it's a long road, and the parents were afraid to letting them go. And now, all the kids in school age are here. I know that these kids are going to have a better future just by going into 3rd grade. Imagine what we can do, or what they can do, if they can go to 6th grade or even graduate from high school.
One of my reasons joining coffee was to see where it comes from, how it's grown. Muy bien, café. It's a good experience knowing that every bean has to be hand-picked. They can't just cut the tree down and put it through like wheat or corn. So it's like, this is a lot of hard work. Seattle, we're known for coffee drinking, but we really don't recognize where it comes from or respect who does it.
Yo he empezado a trabajar desde el café desde la edad de 6 años. El café es la primera fuerza económica de este país. Como nuestro país es algo pobre, por decirlo así. Aquí ustedes van a poner Full City. Desde muy temprana edad nos obligan a nosotros como niños a ir a trabajar a los terrenos. No importa si hay calor, si hay lluvia, nosotros tenemos que hacerlo porque si no es así, no comemos.
There's this guy named Fidel. I thought he was just one of those people who was totally brain dead. And he started reaching for a pencil he had in my hand, and I realized that he could actually move his left foot, and that was all he could move. And he grabbed the pencil with his left foot, and he kind of moved his head a little bit towards a piece of paper, and he wrote his name. You know, I realized obviously he was capable, and I asked him, "Do you like math?" And we did this math problem together, and then I gave him the pencil in his toe, and he wrote down the answer. I was really shocked.
Part of the experience was going to a language school. It was really cool because we got to build this relationship with this teacher. Just talking about our family, talking about what we like. They would teach us how to say these day-to-day phrases and sentences that we needed in our homestays. We would learn them with our teachers.
The thing that captures me the most is what 40 kids ages 13 to 18 can do when they all want to make a difference in the same place.
So just come to Guatemala, like bonding with these people who are different ethnicities, it's kind of like life-changing, because I can only say I have a cultural background of friends, and it's like real awesome. Everybody here has different personalities and they contribute to the trip in like many different ways. We have our quiet, our shy, exciting, so it's kind of like it makes the trip better and it brings out more emotion and like helps everybody trust each other.
Como los gringos vienen a trabajar, nos enseñan mucho. Me ha enseñado mucho liderazgo, me ha enseñado mucho a creer en Guatemala. A soñar y a soñar mucho.
After 2 weeks, it was time to go home.
It's hard to say goodbye because you make very, very good friends.
Just knowing that there's a small chance that they'll never see these chapines again. So many memories hanging out, and just the little things, you know, that I'll always remember for the rest of my life. It was a huge experience, and I'm really glad I did it.
Global Visionaries are people who want to work together to make a change in this world.
זה אנשים שדואגים היום לשלום המחר.
Someone who's empowered.
Someone who's open to other cultures and lifestyles.
It's young people like me who have ideas and opinions, and we're willing to work together to make every idea count.
If everyone makes a little step, everyone makes a big step.
Are you ready to be a global visionary?
Are you?